But just with the bad alone, don't that make you look at the person in the mirror?
Yes, sir.
And say, I gotta clean my act up.
My books ain't in order.
And the thing about it is, see, this is what we say, the difference between, like when they say, well, you know, people tell me, well, I know you're going to heaven, and I be like, no. You know, I know this is what awaits me. If I do it right. And we trying to do it right now.
What you say, gotta take that.
That's right, we gotta take our
that
enduring
pawn shop ticket and go get your strips back.
Exactly. So we see the bad. It's just like I say, it just makes you stop yourself and think and ponder within yourself and say, hey, I gotta do better.
Because you know you better.
Exactly. That man and woman in the mirror, you know yourself. Each and every one of us.
Yes, sir.
Knows our own selves. I don't know this man like that. Don't want to know him like that.
I'm trying to know
that. You know, brother.
Verse 88. Now this is the order of those who have kept the ways of the Most High, when they shall be separated from their mortal body. During the time that they lived in it, they laboriously served the Most High.
Laboriously.
And withstood danger every hour,
Right.
that they might keep the law of the lawgiver perfect. Therefore, this is the teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them.
See?
For they shall have rest in 7 orders.
So they said the first thing they do is they get to see. So what he said is that you made it, I'm showing to you, here it is.
Right.
If you had any doubt ever, because you wouldn't have had doubt to make it there.
Right.
But I'm letting you know first and foremost right up front, here I am.
Right.
You see me. And we're going to be constantly knowing that race that I ran, that faithfully I did in this life. Now I see whom I lived for.
That's right.
Whom I worship and praise and try to keep his commandments, statutes, judgments, and laws the best I could. Well, I did it enough and maybe I'm here and I see this. What was the question real quick?
So we gonna actually, if we make it, we gonna actually see the Most High.
Read that part again, right there.
Go. Verse 89. During the time that they lived in it, they laboriously served the Most High, and withstood danger every hour, that they might keep the law of the lawgiver perfect. Therefore, this is the teaching concerning them. First of all, they shall see with great joy the glory of him who receives them, for they shall have rest in 7 orders. The first order, because they have striven with great effort to overcome the evil thoughts which was formed with them, that it might not lead them astray from life into death. The second order, because they see the perplexity in which the souls of the ungodly wander, and the punishment that waits them.
So they see the souls that are wandering. Right. They get to see that. Right.
The third order, they see the witness which he who formed them bears concerning them, that while they were alive, they kept the law which was given to them in trust.
Right.
The fourth order, they understand the rest which they now enjoy.
Rest.
Being gathered into their chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet.
So you got it. This your chamber right here.
What kind of quiet? Profound quiet.
You in your chamber resting. And what you got outside you guarding. Angels. You chilling. You done did all that you did to make it to that point, and that's your reward right there.
That's right.
You chilling.
Go ahead.
With a guard.
They say chambers and guarded by angels in profound quiet, and the glory which awaits them in the last days. The fifth order, they rejoice that they have now escaped what is mortal, and shall inherit what is to come. And besides, they see the straits and toil from which they have been delivered, and the spacious liberty which they are to receive and enjoy in immortality.
Hold up. Real quick. I'm trying to but it said that you will see the joy, you will rejoice over the fact that you escaped mortality.
This flesh.
You all that now, which what we live in, is gone. No more pain, no more suffering, no more sickness, no more bills.
That's how good.
All in red, that's saying you got the shirt.
Yeah, we got But see, this is what he's saying, is that now you're going to be able to rejoice over that fact. You're going to have that acknowledge that I made it, and you're going to be kicking it. It say you will. Right. So the point is, you're going to see that this life is gone. You're going to be able to understand that I'm not there no more. I'm not in what anymore? Sin. I'm free from it now. Yeah. And you consciously understand that. Read on.
The sixth order, when it is shown to them how their face is to shine like the sun, and how they are to be made like the light of the stars, being incorruptible from then on. The seventh incorruptible from then on. The seventh order, which is greater than all that have been mentioned, because they shall rejoice with boldness, and shall be confident without confusion, and shall be glad without fear, for they hasten to behold the face of him whom they serve in life, and from whom they are to receive their reward when glorified.
Hold it right there. We see right there, it said the very first thing that's going to happen to us, he's going to show himself to us. And then he just read, he said, now we're going to hasten ourselves to get to him. You see that? You see that? We already got what we wanted even more. We just waiting to get to, like that door I pointed to over there about the bad things. There's the good things now. Lord, read on.
This is the order of the souls of the righteous, as henceforth is announced, and the aforesaid are the ways of torment, which those who would not give heed shall suffer hereafter. I answered and said, will time therefore be given to the souls after they have been separated from the body, to see what you have described to me? He said to me, they shall have freedom for 7 days.
7 days.
So that during these 7 days, they may see the things of which you have been told. And afterward, they shall be gathered to their habitations. I answered and said, if I have found favor in your sight, show further to me your servant, whether on the day of judgment, the righteous will be able to intercede for the ungodly, or to entreat the Most High for them, fathers for sons, or sons for parents, brothers for brothers, relatives for their kinsmen, or friends for those who are most dear. He answered me and said, since you have found favor in my sight, I will show you this also. The day of judgment is decisive and displays to all the seal of truth. Just as now a father does not send his son, or a son his father, or a master his servant, or a friend his dearest friend to be ill, or sleep, or eat, or be healed in his stead. So no one shall ever pray for another on that day. Neither shall anyone lay a burden on another. For then everyone shall bear his own righteousness or unrighteousness. I answered and said, how then do we find that first Abraham prayed for the people of Sodom, and Moses for our fathers who sinned in the desert, and Joshua after him for Israel in the days of Achan, and Samuel in the days of Saul, and David for the plague, and Solomon for those in the sanctuary, and Elijah for those who received the rain, and for the one who was dead that he might live, and Hezekiah for the people in the days of Sennacherib, and many others prayed for many. If therefore the righteous have prayed for the ungodly now, when corruption has increased and unrighteousness is multiplied, why will it not be so then as well? He answered me and said, this present world is not the end. The full glory does not abide in it. Therefore those who were strong, prayed for the weak. But the day of judgment will be the end and the beginning of the immortal age to come, in which corruption has passed away. Sinful indulgence has come to an end.
What's come to an end?
Sinful indulgence has come to an end. Unbelief has been cut off, and righteousness has increased, and truth has appeared. Therefore, no one will then be able to have mercy on him who has been condemned as a judge, or to harm him who is victorious.
And let me just say this right quick before we close out, y'all. This is clearly when they say I'm giving you 7 days. Almost any of us who have what we call a near-death experience, and you say my life flashed before me. You ain't seen yourself at graduation. You ain't seen yourself happy when you won the track. You know what you see? You see those 7 sins that we talk about. You see when you robbed Miss Johnson. You see when you did this, and you see all of the wicked things that have you at death's door. He's showing you. This is why you're here right now. I ain't never heard nobody, I don't know about y'all, ever say, when my life flashed before me, I saw everything good. They say I saw some things, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna be right for you. I'm going to church next week, and because you see, this is why you here. You about to get up out of here. I'm gonna give you another chance to go back and get that right. If corruption had taken place. So y'all, we have to understand that's what that was breaking down. That's why a lot of times people that say they saw their life path before, and their next breath out of their body, I got to get myself right. Why? Because if you saw your life, I was up there chilling, no, you be smiling and want to kill yourself to hurry up and get there. But no, you say, I need to get myself right. And I know y'all wondering right now about my parents. If I'm on this side and I look over there and they look like a little smoke, and the back of that rear end look like mama, oh, it's heaven gonna be pleasant knowing mama over there. When we deal with a righteous judge, he's gonna show the intents of the heart, and sometimes you may say, no, not mama. Yes, mama. Mama was just like you.
Do you want to go
Mama
with
that
mama?
did things in the back seat of a car to drive in, just like you. So y'all, we have to understand that when he put it down on what them, you will understand it perfectly, and your walk will be fixed. No more a bad child died stealing and then gangbanging or whatever, and he in the coffin and the preacher lying. And he gave his life up to God.
He accepted Christ at 6
That
months.
was 5 years old when he last time he was in the church. No, you ain't gonna be able to get that over, but your heart will be fixed, and you won't have pain about what you don't see in the kingdom, because your heart will know they will not repent. And apparently, I got to get through the skin of my teeth, like people say, the righteous shall scarcely be saved. So we talk about Abraham, him slitting him just through.
The skin of your teeth. What? Woo! That's serious. Closing song, y'all. Psalm 38. Psalm 38. We hope some understanding went forth. Psalm 38, closing prayer. All praise to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
In the name of his only begotten Son, we pray that our people got understanding and increase.
That's right.
No doubt. Psalms 38. It's good. Closing psalm. With the Most High. Hey, little Hebrew, turn around, man. Little Hebrew over here. Let's face these. Yeah. Got to look real. Yeah. Psalms 38. The Most High's
Turn
mission.
around.
The name of his only begotten Son. A psalm of David to bring to remembrance. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy wrath, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. For thine arrows stick fast in me, and thy hand presses me sore. There is no soundness in my flesh because of thine anger, neither is there any rest in my bones because of my sin. For mine iniquities are gone over mine head, as an heavy burden. They are too heavy for me. My wounds stink and are corrupt because of my foolishness. I am troubled. I am bowed down greatly. I go mourning all the day long. For my loins are filled with a loathsome disease, and there is no soundness in my flesh. I am feeble and sore broken. I have roared by by reason of the disquietness of my heart. Most High, all my desires before thee, and my groaning is not hid from thee. My heart panteth, my strength faileth me. As for the light of mine eyes, it also is gone from me. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from me. My sword and my kinsmen stand afar off. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me. And they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all the day long. But I, as a deaf man, heard not, and I was as a dumb man that opened not his mouth. Thus I was as a man that heareth not, and in whose mouth are no reproofs. For in thee, O Yah, do I hope. Thou wilt hear, O Lord, my power. For I said, hear me, lest otherwise they should rejoice over me. When my foot slippeth, they imagine themselves against me. For I am ready to halt, and my sorrow is continually before me. For I will declare mine iniquity. I will be sorry for my sin. But my enemies are lively, and they are strong, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. They also that render evil for good are mine adversaries, because I follow the thing that good is. Forsake me not, O Lord, O my God. Be not far from me. Make haste to help me, O Lord, power, my salvation. Hallelujah.